Student, now I am going to discuss about some religious minorities in India. Understand? Following other religious minorities in India. Muslim is the minority in India. Understand? Muslim is the religious minority in India. The Muslim population in India numbering million constituting 11.21% of the total population forms the largest minority in India. 11.21% of the total population forms the Muslim community. Understand? Muslim community is the largest minority community in India. The feeling of insecurity and aftermath of partition lingers unstrengthened each time when there is a communal orgy everywhere. Understand? Regarding political appointments, there is no statutory reservation of seats for the minorities. Understand? Muslims are inadequately represented in the various government services. In government offices, Muslim representation is never above 5%. In the recruitment for jobs in foreign countries, Muslim doctors and engineers representation is below 2%. Here's nothing too tough to understand. In medical colleges and engineering colleges, there is no reservations for the Muslims and Christians. So very few of them are getting admission to professional courses. This is some conditions of Muslim community in our India. Literacy rate of Muslims is very low. Muslim literacy is less than half other communities. Government have allowed minority communities to run their own institutions without hindrance. Another major problem facing the Muslim community is the continued eruption of large-scale communal riots from time to time. Understand? Now, Christian is the another largest minority. Understand? In India. The Christian form the second largest minority community in India with 14.22 million, 2.6% of the total population of India. Christians who number after 14.22 million have made a remarkable contribution in the field of education, health and social services. Christians have set up schools, colleges and hospitals. There are 524 hospitals and 474 dispensaries coming under the Catholic Hospital Association alone. Understand? The Protestant run 333 hospital and other Christian voluntary agencies 336 by 1970. This is some welfare program done by Christian community. All hospitals in India depend largely on Christian girls from Kerala for their nursing staff. Understand? Christian enterprise in Kerala was largely responsible for producing the highest literacy rate in India, twice as high as that of neighboring states. Among Christians, a majority of whom are Roman Catholic, constitute 22% of Kerala population. Understand? Among Christians, a majority of whom are Roman Catholic, constitute 22% of Kerala population. The Christian missionaries established printing press and spread knowledge. Many of them mastered Indian language, spoken, wrote in them. Understand? Many of Christian people are mastered in Indian language, spoken, wrote in them. Christians are regarded as aliens by some Hindus and Muslims. This is because Christianity has acquired European color. India Christian were first to be westernized. Understand? And this produced in them a certain aloofness from their Hindu and Muslim brothers. Understand? Christian people produce westernized culture in India. Understand? Now Sikh is the another largest religious minority. The Sikh form the third largest religious minority in India with 10.37 million people, 1.89% of the total population of India. The undivided Punjab, the proportion of the Sikh population was 33.33%. Only after the reorganization of the state it rose to 60.22%, almost a double. The Akali Dal, a major political party of the Sikh community, 1948 demanded a separate Punjabi Sabha under the leadership of late Master Tara Singh. According to 1971 census, the home of 78.62% of the total Sikh population in India is in Punjab, in spite of the fact that the Sikh community is in minority in all other states and union territories. No case of discrimination has come to light from any quarter, rather are reports and assertions that the community is treated very fairly. Understand? This is all about Sikh community. Anglo-Indians. Anglo-Indians is also the minority community of India. They form a microscopic minority. Understand? They form a microscopic minority. That means it's very large, very smaller community. Understand? Very smaller community in India. In India, which only just 30,000 people, they have obtained some special safeguards in the Constitution of India. The community enjoys political, social, economic safeguards under the Constitution of India. It is a racial, religious, and linguistically combined minority. According to Article 330, the Anglo-Indian community have been provided with 2 seats in the Parliament. According to Article 330, the Anglo-Indian community have been provided with 2 seats in the Parliament and they are nominated by the President of India. The community enjoyed transitory safeguards was in the matters of appointing in the railway, customs, postal and telegraphic services in the Union. Thus, the community has been given fair treatment. The community is 100% literate and is essential urban. Persis. In the 17th century, in the 7th century AD, groups of Aryans, high skin, curly hair, fled their homeland, ran to escape religious persecution by Muslim invaders. Understand? Invaders means some Muslim people. Understand? Who attack our India and settle down in coastal Gujarat. Today they constitute an eminent and affluent minority. According to the census of 1971, they constitute 0.011% of country population, nearly 70% of the Persis concentrated in Mumbai alone. Another major difficulty besetting in the community is the excessively high incidence of inter-community marriage. Conversion to Zoroastrian is disallowed. Parsis and Jews are the smallest minorities in India. Parsis and Jews. Jews are also the smallest minorities in India. Parsis, even though formed in the smallest minorities, have not only represented the core of the political struggle in India but have led the economic revolution in India. Jamsetji Tata, the owner of Tata Industry and the pioneer of India's industries in various fields, he was the first to introduce foreign technology talent in the promotion of industry in India. He is the member of Persian community. He comes from the Persian community. Jamsetji Tata comes from the Persian community. Dadabhai Naoroji, another eminent and great inspirational freedom fighter of India, is also the member of Persian community. This community economically well off and lives in urban areas. This is all about some religious minority in India.